Over the years, there have been many changes in the way kidney disease is managed, and staying updated is crucial. The medical world is slowly shifting from the belief that you can never improve chronic kidney disease, CKD, to understanding that improvements are possible at any stage, including stages 4 and 5 if certain conditions are met. However, this is a very slow process. Many doctors are still stuck in the old mindset, which means you need to educate yourself if you want to improve, especially when it comes to a kidney-friendly diet. This is where we've seen the most significant changes. Eating foods that help the kidneys rather than burden them is key to improvement. This is part of the reason why we are gradually shifting from the mindset of forbidding all patients from eating many healthy vegetables, only to see them progress to end-stage kidney failure, to encouraging people to eat more vegetables. Today we know that eating more vegetables is an underrated way for patients to maintain or even improve their GFR. Speaking of underrated ways to help your kidneys, today's video will talk about the healthiest nuts you can safely add to your kidney diet. Today we'll look at one nut that helps reduce oxalate absorption, an anti-inflammatory nut, and a nut that can significantly reduce your creatinine levels. Do you eat nuts regularly? Let's discuss that in the comments. Today, however, I think I'll convince many of you to add at least a few different nuts to your diet. You see, some nuts have extraordinary properties and powerful health benefits that go beyond their nutritional value. Which nuts are essential for a kidney diet? Let's look at the first one. This is a very underrated nut and comes with a unique health benefit. It actually helps reduce oxalate absorption, making it ideal for those in the more advanced stages of CKD. Pumpkin seeds are among the most commonly consumed nuts in the world, and I believe you should consider them for your diet. The reason is a study conducted in Ubin Province, Thailand, where many people have kidney stones. Here, researchers demonstrated that by simply eating more pumpkin seeds, people could reduce their risk of calcium oxalate stones. Many people are advised to avoid nuts because they're high in oxalates, but in reality, you can eat nuts to reduce the risk of hyperoxaluria and kidney stones. Another study linked pumpkin seed consumption to significant improvements in cholesterol and diastolic blood pressure. Notably, this study was conducted on postmenopausal women, and pumpkin seed oil was used. However, this doesn't take away from the significant health benefits that pumpkin seeds provide. If you want to add these nuts to your diet, be sure to lightly roast them. This will enhance their flavor and reduce their phytic acid or phosphorus content. I think you might not have imagined that this nut could actually be good for your health. This might be a real surprise. Apple seeds. Are apple seeds really good for you? Aren't they dangerous? According to recent research, apple seeds might not just be good for you. In fact, the seeds may be among the most powerful detoxifying foods available. Yes, scientists discovered that you can get a large amount of healthy probiotics, which are excellent for your body's natural detox process, from the core of an apple. But should you really eat them? Next, I see that this is the best source of one of the vitamins you can't get on a kidney diet. Are you sure that nuts are safe on a kidney diet? My doctor told me to avoid nuts. Are you sure nuts are safe for a kidney diet? Nowadays, certain types of seeds are considered superfoods when it comes to kidney health. Recently, there have been many changes in the way meal plans for people with kidney issues are structured, and the biggest changes involve phosphorus and potassium. These two minerals are the reason nephrologists once advised people with kidney disease to avoid seeds altogether. While it's still better to eat seeds in moderation, I don't think you should completely avoid them anymore. You see, today, the goal of a kidney-friendly diet is to help you improve your creatinine levels and GFR, not just to limit potassium and phosphorus intake. This shift happened because science has discovered that consuming potassium and phosphorus from vegetables does not automatically lead to higher serum levels. This is especially true for potassium. The potassium in your diet accounts for only a small fraction of the total potassium in your body. Not much of the potassium you get from bananas or even seeds is actually absorbed by your body. Most of it is excreted through your stool. This means that unless your potassium levels are already too high, consuming these foods will do more good for your health than harm. Now, on the other hand, those with truly high potassium levels should be cautious. But avoiding bananas or seeds will not help them. Only identifying and addressing the actual cause of the problem will be effective. Phosphorus is a bit different, especially because phosphorus-rich foods can actually harm you. But the most important thing when it comes to phosphorus is the source. You see, just like with potassium, the human body does not absorb phosphorus well from vegetables. Most of it is excreted directly. So, for example, when you see that 28 grams of pumpkin seeds contain 333 milligrams of phosphorus, think of it as about 100 milligrams of phosphorus, which won't really cause you a problem. However, this is not true for animal-derived phosphorus sources. We absorb nearly 100% of phosphorus from animal sources. So, if you want to protect your kidneys from phosphorus, stick to a low-protein diet. Now, let's look at which seeds you can eat to get a vitamin that can help with kidney health. There is one vitamin that you can't get from many foods, and you should also avoid supplementing it if you have kidney disease. However, in a study involving kidney disease patients, this vitamin was observed to create significant improvements in creatinine levels when sourced from food. This study linked higher consumption of vitamin E foods with significant reductions in creatinine levels. This happens because vitamin E is a very powerful antioxidant, but you can't get it from supplements, and it's not easy to obtain in a kidney diet. There is one excellent source of this vitamin: sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds have a mild flavor and a firm but soft texture. They are often roasted to enhance flavor, though you can also buy them raw. They are delicious and healthy. Sunflower seeds are also rich in magnesium, which is great for lowering blood pressure, and contain a compound called chlorogenic acid, which has anti-diabetic properties. But their main benefit is different. In about 28 grams, or roughly 1 ounce, of dry roasted sunflower seeds, there is about 7.4 milligrams of vitamin E. This is about half of the recommended daily amount for this essential nutrient. As I mentioned, a small amount of these seeds can make a difference in the long run. The reason is the massive antioxidant potential that vitamin E has. You see, oxidative stress is a cause of kidney damage present in all patients. Finding foods that help combat oxidative stress is essential for protecting our kidneys. Some seeds are unique because they can provide you with nutrients you can't get anywhere else in similar amounts. Next, there's a seed containing a particular essential fatty acid: chia seeds. Chia seeds are somewhat special for kidney diets because you really want the omega-3s they provide. Research shows that eating chia seeds regularly can improve cardiovascular health, lower cholesterol levels, and even reduce the risk of developing diabetes and heart disease. The reason chia seeds are good for you is due to their omega-3 fatty acid content, which is excellent for people with kidney issues. Scientists have even found a link between omega-3 supplementation and a reduced risk of developing end-stage kidney disease. So consider adding these seeds to your diet. Also, when it comes to omega-3, consider supplementation because you can't eat a large amount of seeds every day. Is plant protein safe? Is it better than animal protein? Plant-based proteins are different from animal proteins, but we still absorb about 80% to 90% of plant-based proteins. So we can't just eat all the seeds we want in one day. While potassium and phosphorus may not be as big of an issue as they were once thought to be, protein certainly is. This means you should still limit your plant-based protein intake if you have stage 3, 4, or 5 kidney disease. Although there are studies showing that plant-based protein is less harmful to the kidneys because it produces less acid than animal protein, you still need to limit it. Check it out now to learn more because I truly believe you need to understand how to safely incorporate seeds into your diet, as there are some seeds with excellent benefits that you really want to have in your diet. Honestly, if you were to add just one type of seed, it should be this one: flax seeds. Flax seeds are small seeds often recommended for people on kidney diets because they come with numerous health benefits. Flax seeds are rich in fiber, alpha-linolenic acid, and lignans, a type of polyphenol with antioxidant properties. This is why flax seeds can help reduce blood pressure. According to science, they can also help improve blood sugar and cholesterol levels.